So this is part C or part three. So it's the strategies and how do we overcome the problems. Sorry, how do we overcome the problems that we encountered and what strategies did we use? So there are really only a couple strategies. The first strategy that we used to overcome problems was to just continually ask. Basically, we just kept asking and asking if we could trade, and eventually people would be down to trade. But yeah, continuously asking and saying that will help in the future, or will help later on in the game, or saying that we'll give them material that they wanted in order to get material that we wanted was one way in order to. So continuously revising and editing a way to ask someone for their material. The next strategy that we used was partnering up. I found partnering up was very useful, and not as in like being on the same team, but working together in order to get the materials that you needed to win. So I partnered up with Darius, and that was how I overcame my sheep problem. Another thing was that we overcame was for day 3 was Garen getting cut off. So as a different player, Garen got cut off from getting the brick that he needed. And he basically just overcame that because what he did was he circled around the materials that he could get. And because he did that, he capitalized on a lot of the hay. And because he capitalized on a lot of the hay and wood, we needed to get material from him by trading, which meant we would have to give up I would have to give up my brick, and Darius would end up having to give up his sheep, which he had enough of. So that's how Darius came over that. Bronson, when me and Darius went up against him, the way he overcame that problem was by simply waiting it out. So he didn't make any aggressive moves, which kind of made us not go after him because we were just simply focused on us winning. And what we didn't realize was he was collecting a lot of material. So when it came down to his turn, he got 2 development cards and he made a house. Sorry, and he made a settlement. Not all in one turn, but he got development cards and then he made the settlement. And from those, it boosted him up, and then he got 10 victory points because he was able to get victory points from the development cards. So he simply waited for his time, and when the time came, he striked. And when he striked, he hit hard because he was able to win the game from those 2 moves. Lastly was Darius. Darius had the same issue as me, where he couldn't get any brick. So he overcame that by partnering up. And that was a common strategy with us or people playing the game. They would partner up or work together. And because he decided to work with me, he was able to get the brick that he needed to continue on in the game. And I was able to get the sheep I needed to continue on into the game.